Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to do an update on the angel fry. I did a couple of live videos. I kind of gave up on those. I think I'm going to go back to just doing my regular videos. But anyway, you're looking at my angelfish fry that are somewhere between 6 and 10 days old. I kind of lost track. I could figure it out, but not exactly sure down to the day, but I'm gonna guess around 8. They're doing really well. I've got them in a rearing jar. I'm learning a lot about this. I've had a lot of help from people on Facebook groups and also other subscribers. Big shout out to Gavin's Aquariums. He helped me out a lot. So thanks, Gavin, if you watch this, and go check out his channel, especially if you're interested in breeding angelfish or really anything. He's got nice tanks, and he's a smart kid. So check that out. And these guys are growing pretty good. I'm trying to feed them brine shrimp on the regular, but I'm not really set up. I didn't really realize how much brine shrimp you need to make, and then it's obviously a challenge to keep the brine shrimp alive if you're gonna because you're only gonna feed these guys so much, and you feed them anywhere from 3 to 5 times a day, but you want to make sure that you're feeding them enough but not too much. You want to look for their bellies to be full and plump, depending on what you're feeding them. A good indicator is with brine shrimp, you're gonna get the little orange bellies on them. So you'll see they have a little pot belly. It'll be orange. So you want that nice and packed, and make sure they're all eating, evenly. It's hard, even in this jar. It can be tricky to make sure they're getting enough food, but it certainly helps out a lot keeping them, in a small area. But you still need to spread the food around evenly in the jar. Now, I've been using New Line Spectrum. It's like a powdery food. It's like 200 to 300 micron particles. It's made for fish fry. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, so I apologize. But you can easily search for it. It's almost powderized. Well, it is powderized. You want to mix it with water. This is something you can do in between the brine shrimp, because you may have a bad batch of brine shrimp, or something may happen. Here, I'm gonna zoom in while I talk, guys, so you can get a little closer look at these guys. So this New Line Spectrum stuff is awesome. They make a great food. You can check out their website, and you can also call them, and if you have questions or anything like that. What I do is I take a pinch of it and I put it into a shot glass, and I mix it with some of this aquarium water here, and it comes out, it's actually like an orangey color. So you're gonna get the same sort of dark coloration on in their stomachs when they start eating. So it kind of helps you tell how full they are. So, and they love it. It's a bunch of really like vegetables and stuff, all ground down into fine powder. And there's other stuff in it, like I want to say like maybe krill or like fish meal, stuff like that. It's all good stuff for your fry. And they've been on this this is the 3rd day now. So I've only gotten, believe it or not, probably 4 brine shrimp feedings in since they were able to eat. So now I'm getting set up so that I can have multiple batches on hand, and that's really what you need if you want to be feeding them brine shrimp most of the time. You need to set up a few hatcheries and do them days apart so that you have them every day, fresh brine shrimp every day. So but otherwise, they're doing really well. Let's see if I can't really zoom in anymore here, but as you can see, they're full of energy. So they'll be in here for, let's say, probably another 5-6 days. Probably 5 days or so. I'll take them out, and they're actually going to go right into this aquarium that they're sitting in right now. So I got to do a little cleaning on the bottom. I had some leftover gravel and stuff that I want to get out of there, because I want to make sure the bottom's nice and smooth. And yeah, they'll be happy in here. I'm setting up a 55 just for these guys for when they move out of this tank. This is like a 30 or 40. No, this is like a 36 gallon or so maybe. This will be a good tank to keep them in for about a month, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put them right into that. They're gonna have their own 55, so that'll be good. 55's a good sized tank for a batch of these guys, and then of course I'm not gonna raise them too long. I'm gonna get rid of some, so either sell some, give some away. I have some pet stores that I know around here that will take some, but I'll keep a few too. I want to get them big enough where I can see the markings on them and you know, hold a few for myself. And but it's overall been a wicked fun experience. I definitely recommend you guys try it if it looks like something you want to attempt. It's real easy, and I'd recommend getting this rearing jar set up as well. It's really cheap. It's, if you go to Angel Plus, no, it's angelsplus.com. They have these kits. You can get the jar, or you can just get a jar anywhere if you have one laying around. It's just a 1 gallon pickle jar. Various things come in those jars, so they're pretty standard. But you'll need this perfect size jar for these foam pieces to fit. And the tube acts as a guide for the air and water to pull water through the jar. It's its own filtration system, so really key for raising fry. Keeps the water real clean. But you can go to that website and get more information. They have a video on it, so check that out. And yeah, today I've got a lot of projects going on. I'm doing a lot of organizing. I've set up a few tanks really quickly and haven't really got a chance to kind of organize wiring, things like that. So I'm gonna get some power strips today, get some stuff organized, and I gotta set up that 55. I want to get that thing rolling so that it's ready for, you know, when these guys are ready to go in. I want the tank to be at optimum levels. So I tested the water in this tank last night, and everything was perfect. Barely any nitrates, no nitrite, and zero ammonia. So I mean, there's probably hints of all those things, but nothing to change up on the, you know, chart. So that's pretty good. It's important to keep your water clean with, especially with fry. I mean, any fish really, but most importantly with these guys, because they're in their development stages with their fins, and if you have ammonia or high nitrates, it's gonna really stunt some of those things, and you might end up with deformities or just dead fish or whatever, depending on how high your levels are. So it's really important to keep after your water. I don't do it daily. Some people do a daily water change. I'm only bringing this water down every other day. I'm bringing it down probably 25 to 30%, so it's not a huge water change, but I'm testing my water, so that's why I'm able to do that. If I saw some sort of spike, I'd obviously increase that, but so that's basically it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll do another video here in a couple days. I want to do like a fish tank tour here pretty soon, so after this weekend, maybe Sunday, I'll do a video on kind of all my tanks right now, just to quickly go over them. But and for any of you guys who can give me some advice, I'm looking to get a video editing program, something easy to use but professional style. So because I want to change up my videos, and you know, just if you have any suggestions, just leave a comment for me, and that'd be great. So hey, have a good weekend, guys. We'll talk to you soon.